we stayed in the Cappadocian town of Urgup at the Aso Cave Hotel. Urgup's history is much the same as the rest of Turkey. Having once been ruled by Alexander the Great and subsequent leaders, by 323 BCE, nearly 30,000 people lived in Urgup. Then the Romans invaded in 27 BCE, and by 53 CE, Christianity arrived in Urgup in the Cappadocia region. Obviously, due to its geographical conditions, Cappadocia becomes a refuge for people under pressure and trying to hide. Christians under pressure from the Roman Empire in the 3rd century, those who opposed iconoclasm between the 8th and 9th centuries, or Christians who wanted to protect themselves from the recent Arab invasion, found refuge in the rock settlements of Cappadocia, where they found the opportunity to live and continue their religious practices. As a result, they left behind one of the most interesting and mystical regions in the world. Get to know some of the must-see places in Cappadocia. When we think of Cappadocia, perhaps the first place that comes to mind is Gorium, which was transformed into a monastic area under the guidance of Saint Basil, an important figure in the history of Christianity. In the open-air museum, you can visit structures that tell a historical adventure, with structures carved into fairy chimneys or rocks with remarkable decorations. St. Basil's Chapel, the El Mali Church, the Monastery of Monks and Nuns, the Dark Church and the Tokali Church are just some of them. Love Valley, Cappadocia. Love Valley, located in Cappadocia, is known for its unique rock formations called fairy chimneys. Situated in Gorim Historical National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the valley attracts visitors with its stunning landscapes and romantic atmosphere. Love Valley. The history of Love Valley dates back to at least Roman times. There goes a legend that there once were two dynasties living in the same village. A fight broke out between the two dynasties, which resulted in the village effectively being split. One day, two villagers complained about the situation, which resulted in the recruitment of two people from opposing sides. The two recruited soldiers fell in love with each other as soon as they saw each other. The feuding villagers, having had knowledge of this, tried their best to separate the two but failed. After they struggled to separate the two, the villagers decided to get them married. Time passed. The couple had a child. However, the situation wasn't enough to reconcile the opposing families. Finally, they killed the boy. The girl couldn't stand her husband's death and later committed suicide. It is said that after the death of the two lovers, God rained stones to punish the feuding villagers. These stones are to kill anyone who opposes the reunion of youth. A more modern explanation for the name Love Valley can be due in part to the phallic symbols. The valley's prominent, tall, and pointed rock formations, which are called fairy chimneys and have a phallic shape. These are not a single symbol, but a collection of rock formations that have been carved over millions of years by wind and water erosion. The name Love Valley comes from the appearance of these natural formations.
Whirling dervish ceremonies in Cappadocia are a mystical Sufi ritual performed in historic caravanserai like the 13th century Saruhan caravanserai. The performances, which are a form of meditation, feature dervishes spinning in traditional attire while accompanied by live music. Sema is the inspiration of Mevlana Celaleddin I Rumi, 1207–1273, as well as part of Turkish custom, history, beliefs, and culture. It symbolizes in 7 parts the different meanings of a mystic cycle to perfection. The Sema ceremony represents an entire mystical journey, a spiritual ascent through love, in which the dervish deserts his ego, finds the truth and arrives as the perfect. Then he returns from this spiritual journey as a man who has reached maturity and a greater perfection, so as to love and to be of service to the whole creation, to all creatures without discriminating in regard to belief, class, or race.